Today we are talking about something fresh, bold, and deeply soulful. Trina Coleman's album Elbow is just such a record. It's the sound of an artist growing, folding in every part of her life into something real and beautiful. Now, some of you might not have heard of Trina Coleman, and the streaming service is not making it easy. Not making it easy at all to find out. But she's been building towards this moment for years. This is her debut album. She didn't start as some big commercial pop star. This is jazz minded music. This is poetry minded music, trained and thoughtful, coming out of big creative spaces like her master's work, where she used poetry and original texts to explore identity and musical roots. In fact, excerpts from the project come from some of those in-person concerts that helps shapes the music that you'll find in Elbow and shaped from her poetry work. I love the way this album starts. Did you know that things change in the snow? It's such a beautiful intro to the thing, and that's just an introduction, and it just like it dies out. It's a 27-second introduction to what you're about to hear, and it starts with poetry, and she sings through poetry throughout. So here we are in late 2025, and Elbow lands in an era where music is it's crowded, a lot of high energy stuff, pop music, the forefront, of course. But this project goes deeper. It doesn't shout, it invites. The result is something rich, reflective, and unexpectedly uplifting. That's precisely the point of a show like this, is to help you discover these off the beaten path artists and projects that are absolutely at least worth one listen. Like and subscribe if you want an album that's at least worth one listen, because you never know, you might just find your next favorite artist here on Challenge Day. Give a like and subscribe, share with your friends. The production on this thing is, again, the original lyrics are selected poems basically, and they have a jazz sensibility to them. So the music feels like a bridge between spoken word and melody. That's rare in today's scene. Live instrumentation brings in this warmth. We're talking strings, keys, and subtle percussion on tracks. It isn't just loops and electro sounds and synth pads. It breathes like a band in the room with you. There's emotional layering happening on this project. The mix emphasizes her vocals in context. It's not overpowering the instruments. It still gives the instruments their own space on this thing. She still, of course, the vocals matter the most because her voice is doing the heavy lifting on a lot of it. But it's mastered and mixed so beautifully. It gives it a live performance energy, even when you listen to it in headphones. One of my favorite tracks on here is the title track, Elbow, right? And in Elbow, this one it sets the tone. It's the first actual full track, right? And it's a 4 minutes and 40-second track. She's giving it time to breathe. The track after that, another 4 minute track. We got a 5 minute track on this thing. Given these things, it's only 10 tracks on this whole thing. It's a 20. How long is this? How long is this? Listen, this thing is 29 minutes, but she still gives it time to breathe, right? Enough for you to absorb the message that she's singing on this thing. But Elbow, dope track. It sets the tone. It's soulful. It's introspective. It's a little smoky. A lot thoughtful. It's heart. It's the heartbeat of the project. It's a storytelling track that feels like a conversation with the audience themselves, right? Like with you specifically. Then I gotta skip to Downstream. Downstream is just warm. It's hopeful. It's man, I gotta play that joint now. I love that track. Downstream. Yeah, this one is Downstream is warm. It's hopeful and satisfying, like the end of a productive day. Um, Elbow isn't about flashy. It's not about chart topping and big drops. It's about feel. It's the poetry, texture. It's the narrative that she's spinning through these 10 tracks, but in a melodic sound. So overall, I would say the main vibe of Elbow is that you don't just hear it. This is something you feel. The power of Trina Coleman's vision here, she combines her jazz roots with poetic honesty, and the result is an album that feels like an honest conversation with you, the listener. This is great for a chill session, maybe with friends. Lean into the love, deep lyrics and rich instrumentation. A solo reflection if you got to. Have a cup of coffee, late night thoughts maybe, and just like let it wash over you. Trina has delivered something profoundly positive and invigorating on this. It's a sonic experience that feels both familiar and entirely fresh. From the first beat to the last echo, you can tell this wasn't just made, it was crafted.